Hey everybody, welcome to week 41. This week's installment, I really just want to talk about two specific things. One being AFAME and the other one being our state convention. You've probably all heard a lot about the coordinator team talking about FAME and hitting FAME. You actually probably heard me on some of the videos talk about FAME. And basically what FAME is, it's an award that measures the management. So it basically stood for Founders Award for Management Excellence. Over the years, it's kind of been changing a little bit, and we changed the acronym around a little bit. So a lot of people in Aflac, we have a different thought process about what this is now, especially for managers. So what FAME really stands for now is Founders Award for Minimal Expectations, because it's basically what the job is and what we should be doing. So since most of our organization is in line with trying to hit FAME, I thought it would only be right if we added another component, and there's a lot of markets across the country that are doing this, but add another component for an AFAME, basically an agent FAME. So we have coordinator FAMEs, and then I want to add in an agent FAME. I tried rolling this out probably around mid-year, and it was kind of lukewarm. Maybe I should say ice cold, that would be a little more accurate, but I think it needed to be relaunched and re-explained a little bit clearer, and just let you know where I'm coming from as an organization, and probably where the most of the rest of Aflac is. So trying to change a culture and have a culture of FAME is kind of hard when you have your management team trying to have one culture and your associates have a different culture. And just trying to team it in where if we're using the same terminology, we may have different goals to hit, but if we're using the same terminology and still striving for the same thing like a FAME, I think it's important, and it kind of brings our team together a little bit. So I'm going to explain to you a little bit what AFAME is. Basically, it's a quarterly contest for each of you agents out there, where you could earn extra money, help build your organization while helping our market grow at the same time. So basically, this is what AFAME works on, how it works on a quarterly basis. And I got it written on the board. Excuse my handwriting. I know it's a mess. I'm the fourth child. I'm a lefty. You know, it's just the way it is. So here it is. AFAME. You ready? To hit AFAME, to get an AFAME qualification, you must have $25,000 in production in a quarter. So that is a must. You must have $25,000 in production. Along with that, you need to hit 3 out of 5 categories. And out of these 3 out of the 5, here they are. So you have your team, yourself and your team must hit 5 closed groups. You must have 1 ABC contract. You must have one of your ABCers, either Fast Start or Fireball. Your team, between your ABCers and you, must have at least $15,000 in ABC production. So not you, I'm talking the people that you bring aboard, the ABC people must have $15,000. And you must have $5,000 in Everwell production. So these are part of the ABCs, these are your individuals. So if you have $25,000 in production, 5,000 of it, one of your categories could be just by using Everwell. Another one is by closing 5 groups and then filling it in with a contract coming aboard. So if you can do this on a quarterly basis, we'll give you a $500 bonus. So obviously if you hit 4 of them over the course of a year, that's a $2,000 bonus. And I've also added in some kickers, just a dollar amount for if you could finish early. Like in 8 weeks, you'll get $300. If you did it in the first 8 weeks of the quarter, you get $300. 9 weeks, you get $200. And if you did it in the 10th week, you get an extra $100 on top of the $500. So that's basically AFAME. This is a different way for you guys to earn additional money. But the one thing I want to add in here, and I'm sorry that I didn't do it when I was going through, see these ABCers in here? When I think of AFAME, I think it's so much more than this $500. If we have ABC bonus, for all of you, don't forget, you get a 5% override on everything that those people write for the first 12 months. So if you have a $100,000 producer, you can get a $5,000 bonus. You add in doing this for 4 quarters, that's a $7,000 bonus right off the bat just by helping us grow our organization and get us to where we need to be. So I'm pretty excited about it. I think that's a pretty good opportunity. There are a lot of operations across the country right now who are killing it. Their organization's flying. There's a lot of positiveness. They're hitting numbers. And there's a lot of excitements, and they call them AFAME states or markets. And I would love for us to become one of those, because I think it's important for us to get that excitement back and just really get to winning. All right, which leads me over to state convention. We rolled it out. I'm gonna be quite honest with the changes happening with the territory. I think that I needed to pull it back a little bit, reintroduce it, rename it, rebrand it, whatever it is, and basically get it rolled out again. So everyone knows state convention as state convention, and it's just been our organization. Well, as you know, the territories come together, and we're going to be going to Cabo San Lucas. The Fiesta Americana resort, which is off the hook. I heard it's incredibly beautiful. It's a great time. We've been to Cabo on one of our trips. I thought it was fantastic. So just with pulling it together, I thought we needed to rebrand it. And since everything in Aflac now is evolving around fame and that excitement, I think we needed to change it from state convention to our state fame trip. So obviously, if I'm going to call it the state fame trip, it's going to be about people qualifying for fame and how to get there. So since I changed this up a little bit, this is how people could qualify for for fame convention. For the agents, your fame qualification period is only fourth and first quarter. If you could get one A-fame, which I just explained over here, if you get one A-fame in fourth or first quarter, you will make it to our state our state fame trip. So that's one. Or you need to be the top 2 people in either closed groups or AP in those 2 quarters combined. It's not 8 people going. It's 2 people from third and fourth quarter combined, or fourth and first quarter combined, and for AP and closed groups. That is a real, I don't want to say it's easy because it's not easy, but this is really reasonable for a lot of you guys to qualify for this. We average probably close to 50 people a quarter that write over $25,000. And if you could add a little extra to what you're already doing, you could win a trip. You could win $500. You could win ABC bonus on those people. That is very lucrative for any associate that's watching this video right now. I'm excited because I think this is something that could catapult our operation going forward tremendously if people could just take advantage and grasp this concept going forward. For the coordinators out there, it's always been about fame. So here's the deal. For the coordinators, your convention period was third, fourth, and first quarter. Understand me? 2 out of 3 fames. So that means districts, regions, the market trainer, and the market asset analyst. 2 out of 3 fames, you're coming on the trip also. Guys, I'm really excited about this because I don't think ever in Aflac we all had common goals and we're using the same terminology as we're all trying to fame. I'm on that boat. Luckily enough, we have our exception, and I think we have our third quarter fame. Everyone rallied together. I thought it was tremendous how our team came together, and I think we could push this thing a little bit more, a little further now going on to this quarter and even going into 2017. So I'm asking you guys, take advantage of this A-Fame. We're going to get posters made. They're actually being printed as we speak. By the end of the day or tomorrow, they'll have an email with the fame qualifications and the A-Fame that everyone will have. So keep an eye on it coming from the state website, the no reply email address from, I believe it's midatlantic.net. So keep an eye out for that. Don't disregard it. Open it up. Put it up in your cube. Put it up wherever it is your workstation is. Keep it in front of you because I want as many qualifiers on this trip as possible. So like always, let's have a great week. Let's start thinking about fame, A-Fame mostly, and let's kill it, guys. Thanks.